couple of different reasons. First, it's to recognize the members of our board. We thank those who are completing their terms, those members taking on new roles, and those returning to the board. Every one of the individuals I have the pleasure to serve with on our board of directors has an unwavering commitment to the mission of the Arts in this county. Second, we come together to celebrate the agency's accomplishments from the past year, one that has been unlike any other. I want to recognize every member of the Arts team from top to bottom for the way you've handled the COVID-19 pandemic. Doug and his team have kept our board apprised weekly and sometimes daily with updates, and we couldn't be more pleased. This team is to be commended not only for keeping our individuals safe and well cared for, but for keeping everyone engaged both socially and emotionally. Even more remarkable is that all of this was done while keeping a strong hold on the organization's finances, so we are in a position to continue weathering the storm and prepare for the future. Finally, and most importantly, we're here to honor some amazing individuals tonight. We honor one person from each of our program areas that exemplifies the values of our organization and our commitment to improving the quality of life for everyone around us. The stories you'll hear reflect just a few of the amazing things that happen at the Arts Erie County each and every day. To get the program started, I invite Doug DeJesury, our Chief Executive Officer, to go into a little bit more detail about the previous year.
Well, Danielle said, good evening, welcome. Good to see everyone, and I certainly hope that your loved ones and you are safe and healthy throughout this time. This has been an incredible year for all of us, and certainly for those of us at the Erie County who, like yourself, have learned more through this pandemic. The beginning of the pandemic is one of those events that you could recall. Where were you on or around March 22nd? When the governor announced that New York State was going on pause, and that our oversight agency, the Office of People with Developmental Disabilities, had instructed us to suspend all-day programming and restrict visitation to all of our items, among other things. What followed for us was a roller coaster ride of executive orders, Department of Health guidances, which sometimes came out sometimes twice a day, scrambling to locate PPE, an interesting process, and working with our individuals, our families, our employees to provide programming and making some very difficult financial decisions regarding the furlough and laying off of some of our employees, but all the while keeping everyone safe. It has been stated that if you really want to understand someone's character, watch how they react to adversity. We are all great when the path is clear, the choices are obvious, but it is a different story when there is no roadmap and the stakes are much higher. Not only were we concerned for our individuals under our care, but our employees had to be equally as concerned about their own families and the impact of providing services in such an uncertain environment. What I was witness to was a group of direct support professionals, frontline managers, clinicians, teachers, and administrators running to the fire, to say that. This also included many of our individuals who are participating in our NYSA janitorial contracts. Not only did they fulfill their ongoing responsibilities as they normally would do under regular circumstances, but they were also asked and agreed to take on many additional janitorial, cleaning, sanitizing responsibilities in other buildings throughout Erie County as a result of this pandemic. It's very impressive. I would also like to thank and include our board of directors as well, who have provided unwavering support for our organization throughout this time. Danielle said, we communicated regularly with our board. The board asked great questions, kept themselves informed, and were very, very interested in every step. Every problem, every situation was met in the spirit of what do we do to make this situation work? How do we ensure that we can continue to provide support to individuals in our programs, their families? What are the next steps? How should we best respond to new directives? We created the strategies. We worked collaboratively across all departments, reimagining programs using technology, which 6 to 8 months ago we weren't even thinking about. Meeting daily to problem solve, all the while appreciating the new reality we were working in. The attention to detail has been incredible, all the while making clear, supporting financial decisions to keep the doors open and the lights on throughout this period of time. The displays of compassion and caring were simply incredible, and the patience of the individuals we support and their families cannot be overstated. It was difficult for many of our families going through this time. We certainly had our own set of challenges. We had individuals and employees impacted by coronavirus directly. But we continued to work through it and persevere. We always look for ways to make things better. And we provided a safe environment and being proactive as possible. We learned new ways to handle day-to-day processes, and we remained true to our mission and our values that we are here in town. We still face many challenges. The virus is still very much affecting our community. The discussions of social justice, diversity, and inclusion are front and center in our organization as they are in our community around us. State of financial affairs in the state of New York and OPW and subsequently Erie County are ever present. And we are also in an election year, which makes many things politicized. But again, we take it as a challenge, figure out new ways to do business, and we look for the best outcomes possible. And it's a slogan said throughout, that's because heroes work here. We've had many positives this year. We opened a 6-bed IRA in February, just before COVID hit. Normally, we would celebrate that situation way more than we were able to do this year. But the young men are doing well, and we hope that they have continued success in their home. We did open a new classroom here in this building. We opened nine students in this building. We opened new opportunities at our Green Acres preschool, 80 preschool students, in our integrated classrooms, and anticipate opening one additional classroom for 12 individuals, 12 little ones. We also added 6 new janitorial contracts to our NYSEG Preferred Source program, which provides employment opportunities to organizations like ours. And I'm a big fan of NYSEG. NYSEG provides some tremendous opportunities, and we'll learn about that later this evening, but it also provides very livable wage kinds of jobs for our people. So it's terrific. We have continued our affiliation with the Council on Quality and Leadership and are very excited to be seeking our second 4-year accreditation in November of this year. It's an interesting one this time around because it is virtual for the most part. Last time we did it, we had a live in-person event, so we're looking forward to that. We have a team working on data analytics, something new to our organization. We've been providing a number of dashboards which will provide timely data to improve our decision-making processes, and we hope to kick that off in the 4th quarter this year. My last comment regarding accomplishments, though, is how our program directors, our school principals, and their teams are able to pivot in such a remarkable way. And I mean over a period of days, not weeks, not months, days. They pivoted into a new environment. Each one of them and their team should be commended for their dedication and hard work throughout. I'm very proud to be part of such a great organization, and I look forward to another great year. I'm very excited about our program this evening. We have changed our format this year, moving to a video presentation rather than the conventional way we used to do a speech. However, I want to add that all this was planned pre-COVID. But we didn't do this necessarily as a result of what happened. We were already planning for that. This has allowed for greater participation by the staff who work with the individuals each day, but also allows for the individuals to have their voice in the video speak for felt about what they feel is important. I would like to specifically thank Jeff Bell and Alice Cambria for all their hard work putting this together. I would also like to thank Sandy Mondani for organizing tonight's event. Sandy has done a great job under very challenging circumstances and deserves a round of applause. Thank you. So, on with the program. Up first, I'd like to welcome Peter Martin, who will come to the microphone and do the welcome to new slate and administer the oath of office to our.
Thank you, Doug. It's a pleasure to be here this evening and give me the opportunity of announcing the officers and directors for this upcoming year. The officers for 2020 through 2021 are as follows. Chairperson, Danielle Shangro. Vice Chairman, Patrick Young. Recording Secretary, Peter Martin. Treasurer, Tricia A. Johnson. And Assistant Treasurer, James Hedden. Following are directors for the year, new directors for the year 2020-2022. Olga Rika Ernesto, Andrew Covey, Brian Mattia, Shane Grant. The nominating committee for 2020-2021 are David Schutte and Olga Rico Ernesto. Those officers and directors that I have mentioned, I'd like them, please, if they're present, to please stand, take their oath. Just a moment, I need the oath. Thank you. If you'll raise your right hand, repeat after me. I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, the bylaws of the State Association, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office to which I have been elected. According to the best of my ability. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Our next item here is to thank a board member who is now coming off of our board this evening, James Rooney. Jim, you say you're talk about this. Jim, we've been very, very fortunate to have a person like Jim Rooney serve on our board. Jim came to us back over 10 years ago, actually, on the Heritage Oak Foundation board, prior to 2010. And then in 2010, Jim joined our regular operation board. And during that time, Jim has served in various capacities as vice chair. He was also part of our Human Resources Committee, our Bylaws Committee, our TRIB Committee, supported a number of events through his law firm, Bond Stoner King. He's very generous with us over the years in that respect. Jim's Family Foundation has also been very generous with our organization throughout the years. It's been a contributor. Supported many of our dysfunctions that we've had. He's a great friend to the Erie County. He will be missed. Maybe he'll come back at some point. I don't know. No pressure there. Jim's been a good friend to all of us. Particularly myself. I met Jim years and years ago playing hockey together. We had a lot of fun, and I won't talk about his red light stories, but we'll get to that later, privately. But anyway, Jim, come on up for your award. It's been a pleasure. Okay. So now we're on to the awards section of our program. And our first award this year is the Community Partner of the Year Award. This is the Buffalo Philharmonic. Showing a brief video now as part of the award presentation.
And the lights go on stage, and our guys just like light up and are so attentive and so like happy. Erie County, New York is proud to recognize the Buffalo Philharmonic Orchestra as our 2020 Community Partner of the Year. When the partnership first began, we learned from their education manager, Jeff Dabble, that the BPO's educational programs had consisted only of musicians visiting children in schools. Although he knew it would be a lot more work to create a new program from the ground up just for us, Jeff did not hesitate to take on the challenge, and he did a truly amazing job. Not only did the BPO education team create new curriculums for us, they opened their doors and welcomed our groups into Kleinhans Music Hall to work directly with their musicians. From the moment our groups walk in to the moment they leave, the BPO musicians make every single participant feel like a concert musician.
Once we identified some dates, we scheduled a rhythm workshop, and everybody once again was very eager, very engaged with the product that we were offering, and just eager to come back.
The BPO's dedication to enriching the quality of life for all members of our community through the presentation of live music is truly one of a kind, and we can't thank them enough. We are incredibly lucky to have the BPO in our community and as this year's recipient of our Community Partner of the Year Award. Because of this amazing partnership with the BPO these past few years, the agency recognized that we wanted to keep this program up and also growing. We have expanded music appreciation and music instruction into our group homes, into the day hab sites, as well as virtually. From the bottom of our hearts, the Erie County, New York wants to thank you for all the love and attention you have given us over these many years.
This collaboration between ARC and the BPO has been a wonderful journey for us. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Robin. And most of all, thank you to ARC of Erie County for an inspiring and joyful relationship.
Our next person is going to be honored, Isaiah Washington, Employment Service.
I've been working with Isaiah for a little over a year now as his job coach. Isaiah started at the NFTA last summer in a temporary summer program. After getting him enrolled in a summer internship program at NFTA Metro Rail in summer 2019, and he started working in the beginning of November 2019. After completing 90 days successfully with the job, Isaiah's supervisor Chris spoke to the job coach about working with the company to find an area he could continue to work. Chris was able to find Isaiah continued work at the bus station, cleaning the office area of the building.
Yeah, and my supervisor there, he loves me.
Isaiah was thrilled to hear this news, as he very much liked working at the bus station and stated he loved making the money he's been making.
I really do love my job. I want to save my money so I can have enough to get me a vehicle and live by myself.
Isaiah has been learning a lot and has become very comfortable in this position. One of the most exciting discoveries Isaiah found when taking this job is how to travel using bus transportation. Isaiah is now comfortable with his bus route to and from work every day, Isaiah is regarded by supervisors and coworkers very well. In almost every visit, another employee approaches me and tells me how great of a job Isaiah has been doing. So from me and everyone in supported employment, congratulations, Isaiah. You deserve it, bud. Well done.
Okay. Our next award recipient from self-advocacy, Paul Madden.
I now lift my pen to sign this Americans with Disability Act and say, let the shameful wall of exclusion finally come tumbling down. God bless you all.
Paul Matter is an absolute champion for advocacy and self-advocacy. She started coming to meetings about 3 years ago, and at the time she felt that she was the only person that had disabilities, and she's come a tremendously long way. In what ways are you involved with self-advocacy at the agency?
How to stand up for myself and advocate for myself and other people that can't advocate for themselves.
Nicole very much enjoys training her peers on understanding their rights and responsibilities, as well as serving as a secretary in the Fight for Our Rights self-advocacy group. She often visits other groups served by the agency and likes to learn more about other people's disabilities and how people with differing abilities can best live their lives and advocate on their own behalf. Nikki is now learning how to sit on our agency human rights committee, making her the first person with disabilities to serve. Excellent job, Nikki.
Okay. Thank you.
What is Kennedy like when she comes to program every day? Well, Kennedy is a big ball of energy. She comes in immediately asking how she can assist anybody from staff to her peers. She immediately brings the positivity and a smile. She comes in singing for the most part, so that always gets everybody excited. They know when she's in the building, and when she's not here, it's like, well, where is Kennedy?
Kennedy is an extremely motivated and driven person who works hard to reach her goals in occupational and physical therapy, as well as encourages others to strive for their goals as well. Over the course of receiving OT services, Kennedy has shown progress in increasing her upper extremity range of motion and coordination, as well as increasing involvement of her left hand in daily activities. This progress has assisted her with working towards personal goals, as well as completing daily activities that she enjoys, such as helping program staff members. Kennedy makes her own goals for her therapy sessions and works as hard as she can to achieve them. In physical therapy, it's completing bed mobility activities, getting into quadruped position, and walking with her gait trainer. Overall, Kennedy has excelled at making progress towards her goals in therapy. Kennedy is a therapy champion, and she encourages others to come to therapy and offers praise when others work hard in their therapy sessions. Kennedy has even been willing to come down when others need extra motivation. We are proud of Kennedy for all her hard work and so thankful for her caring and can-do personality.
Walking is my favorite thing to do, and Kay and all of the rest of the staff support me in walking. It's really rewarding knowing that I have support all through the building when I walk.
Kennedy has compassion and cares about those around her. She truly wants what is best for everyone and encourages them on a daily basis. She is the first to comfort a fellow peer when she notices they are having a hard day. Kennedy is always asking others how she can help them, from opening their doors to assisting them with getting their coats and even packing up their lunches at the end of the day. She always knows just what to say to make others feel like they make a true difference in her life as she makes in theirs.
From all of us here at the Hamburg Day Hub, congratulations, Kennedy.
Congratulations, Kennedy.
Congratulations, Kennedy. You definitely deserve this award.
I've known Kat for the last year and a half now. She's a joy to work with. Kat is very helpful, her and Ninja, very pleasant, very intelligent, a delight to work with. She is working so hard on being as independent as possible while also helping her peers. She is phenomenal, from the violin playing to the history to the science to all the knowledge that she knows. Kat is a pleasure to work with, to also be around. She's just awesome. I would take her home. I love her. She's teaching the other guys. She's just phenomenal from where she came from. Like, it's a big difference. She's glowing. She's able to be Kat now. Can you imagine Kat staying in a room all day? Is a very outgoing, energetic, talkative, independent person. She likes her independence. She likes to make her own mistakes, and then she'll come to you for assistance.
Well, Wednesday and Friday are pre-vote. And then Tuesday's laundry. You usually get that done early in the morning. And then the rest of the time, oh yeah, Sunday I go to church. And then the rest of the time, it's either watching movies, exercising, or taking a walk up to the library and back.
She's very, very, very much independent. She has her interests. She loves her violin. She loves Taekwondo. She loves going to the library, and she's very close with her family. She has an awesome support system, and she adores her brother and her sister. You would be amazed of the things that she knows and knowledgeable about. She could probably help teach the class. A couple of her freshman classes, she could probably help teach. She is phenomenal. She really is. You know, Kat, she likes her steps, step 1, step 2. They will learn that it's okay to fail, to keep trying. And they could definitely learn from Kat about friendship.
Congratulations, Kat, on winning your award. We're all very proud of you.
Kat, I am so proud of you. Keep up the good work. Mom is proud of you. You are doing the bestest job, and I will give her a hug.
All right. Our next recipient is Val Green.
Danielle definitely has a strive to do a lot of things on her own. She really strives to be independent. She's very motivated for that. She really strived and pushed herself to make that work.
Me and Danielle have been working together for about 1.5 years now. And the type of things me and Danielle do is like things in the community as far as her being independent and responsible. For example, paying her bills, grocery shopping, looking for apartments, staying up to date with her doctor's appointments, things of that nature.
Services from luxury, from helping me pay my bills, take me to my doctor appointments if I need her to, or take me grocery shopping if my aunt can't go. Me get my apartment last year. She's for doing the good things for me, helping me out doing things.
She figures out everything she needs for herself before she takes care of it in the world, and she makes sure she has her supports and makes sure she needs to know everything she needs to know to handle that task. So she self-advocates for herself a lot. Danielle, you are very deserving of this award. You have shown that you are more than independent. You want to live an independent life, and what you do reflects that.
Congratulations, Danielle. You really deserve this award through all the things you've done in the past year. Congrats.
Next award, Friday annually, is the Courage Award, comes from the annual department of the org. Amplify someone who puts themselves out there and has done remarkable things. This year's recipient is Billy Dixon.
Shirley Dixon. I first met her many years ago in the day hab program. It was called More Hab, and we had like 30 people in the classroom. Pretty funny, pretty imaginative, but a little shy in a way.
She did. Oh, we had to talk to her.
Well, she ended up coming a long way very soon. She enjoyed all our activities. She'd smile and laugh. It was so contagious. Her laugh is so contagious. I just love it. Shirley, I love Shirley. That was my first reaction. And once she came, the first day she came in, I was so happy. I gave her a big hug. I was so excited. She had looked so beautiful. She had her hair done. She had new clothes on. I heard she just moved to a group home. Well, my God, if this is what a group home does for her, well, let me tell you, it was the best thing that could ever happen.
You can watch your shows.
Yeah.
What shows do you like to watch?
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Golden Girl?
Rose.
Rose. Like Blanche.
She liked my men too much.
She loves the Albright Knox Art Gallery. She's had a wonderful time there, experiencing new things, learning about art and doing crafts. Anything we do, any place that we go, Shirley is up for. She never says no. She is game for anything. She's so very happy to talk about her new life, her new friends, her new group home, and we just had a lot of fun together. So from all of us and all our hearts, congratulations on your Courage Award.
thought Cheryl was there you go. We would like to recognize one of our own who was elected 2020 NICET Employee of the Year. As I mentioned earlier this evening, NICET is a statewide not-for-profit membership organization responsible for the management of New York State's preferred source government contracts with the Erie County is a proud member. Each year, NICET selects 2 employees of the year for more than 5,500 preferred source contract employees from across New York State. This year, they selected Amy. Before we show our video, I'd like to just speak a little bit about some of the accomplishments and how Amy got here. Amy began her employment with us on the evening maintenance crew at our Oak Street location in March of 2018. After only a few weeks, however, her supervisors recognized her spirit, work ethic, and incredible dedication to her job and recommended that she pursue employment through one of our NICET sites, which would come with a significant pay raise if she was able to get through the meeting. And despite a long daily bus ride to receive training at our Green Acres location in Tonawanda, she remained very positive and completed all the trainings that she was asked to do and continued to impress her supervisors and job coaches. In October of 18, Amy began working on our mobile janitorial work crew and has never looked back, working more hours and becoming one of our most dependable team members along the way. We could not be more proud, and now I think it's time to get to meet Amy. Please roll the video.
I am a mobile cleaning crew. I go out every day about 11, and we go to like each building and like clean like a section of it, or pretty much like the whole building. We usually clean like the bathrooms, garbage, vacuuming, sweeping, mopping, stuff like that. I like my job because when I first started working here, I didn't really like being around too many people. I'm not really a sociable person. I had a hard time knocking on the door, seeing if anyone's in the bathroom. I had a hard time knocking on office doors and stuff like that. I didn't like knocking on any doors. And the more I got on the mobile crew, I go to all these buildings and there's so many people, you get used to it after a while. And then as you keep going along, you get used to the people around you and the environment you're around, and then you get comfortable with it. And it definitely broke me out of my shell for sure. Oh my God, I'm happy. This is fantastic. Thank you. I'd like to thank Willie because he's definitely helped me break out of my shell, like I said. He works with me when we clean, so it's not as hard, and he works smart, so we're not backtracking and missing stuff and stuff like that. I'd like to also thank John because he's the one that pushed me to get to where I am today, and I thank them for that.
There is one other award. Erie County is also named member 8. Very proud of that as well. Thank you, Amy. And we will be honored at the October board meeting in Albany when NICET will be meeting. So congratulations to Brian, Devins, John Huber, and Mark Poe, and the whole family of people who are involved in the NICET work. They've done a tremendous part this year, and we will recognize it's a member of the year, and I'm very proud of that as well. So, that is the end of our program, although we have one last video we'd like to show now that I think sums it all up. Instead of me just giving you closing remarks, which I would say thank you for coming tonight, and we really appreciate everyone being here. And I think this last video says it all.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody's pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Worry about a thing, no. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody's pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't